Hi, my name is Nathalie Gaillot. I'm the author of Married to King Saul, a woman's quest to understand her abusive husband. This is a memoir where I share my story about living in an abusive situation and how I found my answers and my story in the Bible. So October is National Domestic Violence Awareness Month. So I'm here with Nancy today to talk about this difficult topic of domestic violence. Hi, Nancy.
Hi, Natalie. Thank you so much, and thank you for writing this brave story and sharing it with others. So, do you feel, or have you thought perhaps that there's a stigma attached to people discussing domestic violence? And just a note, I know that during the pandemic, there's been an uptick in domestic violence. So, I'm just wondering what your thoughts are on that.
Thank you. Yes, absolutely. So on both counts. So one, the pandemic has increased domestic violence, and this is really terrible. That's why it's a very important problem to discuss. And two, yes, I agree, there is a stigma. There's a sense of shame attributed to this domestic violence. I feel like as women who have gone through domestic abuse, I mean, it's not a glorious thing to reveal and talk about, but it is an important thing to do, and we can't let the fear of being judged or what other people are going to think stand in the way, because it is so important to talk about.
Right. It's not, maybe they feel like somehow it's their fault, and that's another reason they don't talk about it. So, yeah, that's true. So, what inspired you to write this book?
Well, I think that I realized that every situation is different. Every story is unique. My experience might not be the same as your experience. So there isn't a one answer for all. But every answer, every story sheds a little bit of light onto this huge issue. So I wanted to share my story to hopefully help somebody find their answers. And the way I found my answers is through a biblical narrative. And that helped me find healing, understand what was going on, so that I could really break free and feel a sense of having understood what happened in my life through this difficult situation. So I'm hoping that you will also find your answers and your unique situation, because God knows you. He knows your unique situation. He hears you and He can heal you. So I hope that you also find your story.
Well, thank you so much, Natalie, for being brave and writing this wonderful story. I hope everyone runs out to get it and reads it. So thank you so much for your time, and thanks for sharing.
Thank you so much for discussing this with me, Nancy. Thank you. God bless you.